To make a new class in MarkBook or the MarkBook demo, click the New Class button at the upper right. Name the class in the yellow window. For an elementary school, a simple name like 6A might be appropriate and unique within your building. In a secondary school, I recommend using a course code and a section. Again, unique within the building. The next decision is where to store the class. Currently, I have Drive E selected, and I've named a folder called My MarkBook Classes on the USB stick in Drive E. Or I could save the class on Drive C inside the MarkBook folder. I could even save it inside the Sample 20 folder where there are 3 classes already. The safest place to store your classes will be on the school's network drive. Once a location is selected, click the Save as Default Path button, and MarkBook will remember that location for when you next launch the software. Click Next in the lower right corner. The 3 yellow fields need to be filled. Click in the field. I recommend a salutation, followed by an initial, followed by a surname. The Tab key will get you to the next field. Type in the name of your school, Tab to get to the phone number, and you can put in an extension if you have one. Click the Save as Default button, and these fields will automatically be entered for your next class. These fields can also be edited at any future time. Click Next in the lower right corner. The first 5 fields are mandatory for each student. Click in the last name field and type the surname of one of your students. Tab will get you to the next field. The right-left arrows will select between male and female. Tab to get to a home form, such as 9A. Tab to enter a unique student number in your school system. Once you have those 5 fields completed, click the Add button at the right, and the student will appear in the center list. Start typing the name of the next student. Again, Tab will get you from field to field. This student may be in the same home form, and again, a unique student number. You can also push the Enter key twice to add the student to the list. At this stage, I would recommend against adding all of the optional fields, and I would also suggest moving on to the next screen with only 2 students. You can come back later once the class folder is saved, add more students, and add the optional information about each one. Click Next in the lower right corner. This is the last screen that needs to be completed before MarkBook saves the class. A mark set is a collection of assessment data. MarkBook allows up to 100 mark sets per class, and each one needs a unique short code. For this class, I recommend the number 1, followed by the first 3 letters of the short code. The Tab key will get to the description field. What's the class commonly known as within the building? English 9 or English 9 Academic. Next, you can select a block title. These are the options that are available to you. A room number is optional, a day number is optional, and a period number is optional. By default, MarkBook supplies an average and category weighting method. However, you can change the calculation method to something else now or at any time later. In the lower left, categories, strands, outcomes, etc. can be selected now, or they can be selected later. In this case, we're going to go on without selecting categories or strands. Click Finish in the lower right corner. Read the message and probably answer No. This takes you to MarkBook's main screen, and the class is now saved.